nah, no love. Yo, dog, they don't have no feelings. Yeah, man, fancy face and get the voice now. I don't want to see the past. I'm represent for my 2 cents podcast. I see Juggle I'm represent for TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel. I want to go share, I want to comment, I want to like up later. See Juggle here.
Sing again.
I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Cause like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Cause like a raging storm is. Yo. Listen up.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My 2 Cents podcast. I'm your host, TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel, and as usual, today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except finger printing. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888. And also to get directly to updated merchandise, you can just simply follow us on Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram. Also brought to you by AV Auto Body Repairs. Check them out on Instagram at AV Auto Body Repairs. Them fully auto. Still a reminder, them check out Curly Locks book, Planet Earth, available on all digital platform. Available in Jamaica, JamaicaDeals.com.
Winter gone, yo, link up, my brother. Hot body girl, them they up for the weather. Cool party, for the girl, them the party, make it start it. Sun a shine, link up all. Everybody from the house we have to call. And if you slip you know fi sad, you know fi fall. Spotlight name, you know fi call. We love the vibes, all the vibes, yeah. Pool party vibes.
What you drinking?
NSC sip with the ice.
Yeah, my people. The summer almost up here now, but we're still a rave and we're still a safe. Seeing, but we have to live some life before we go into the grave. Seeing the song of a nice like a buzz to it. A feel good vibe there, see. Dog dep on the rhythm steady and him bring out the fun. He make you wake up and make you feel like you have to reach our pool party. So I want to go check out Kirk Alert Pool Party, and it's available on every streaming platform. See, check him out on all them handles them, Kirk Alert. You see me I say, so go on over there go support Kirk Alert and tell him say a TU-LOX'S send him up. Now the first thing I gotta talk about right quick before I go in the show, see, is I can't believe there's some people dark, you know. Dark like midnight, especially Christian-minded Jamaicans, you know. Dark bad, you know. I see more time I say post a picture. And then I see some of them comment here. A person here say, so confused, stop playing with God. Just come out of church and go do what you want. Comfortable. Next one say, seems like offering money no big like dancehall money. She's so confused. The lady working and you said that is confused. So the next one reply and say, she says she's a Christian but her action suggests that she's still in this world. Hence my comment. Now, in a country where people are talking about demon and scamming and all type of fuckery, and we not hear on a voice majority of the time. Ladies are sitting on a bike, maybe doing a video shoot. Ungodly. This is why most people not going to church, you know, because Christians seem like some of the dumbest fucking fool on earth. Somebody sit on a bike. So you know what I want to know? Who makes these ungodly bikes? You just sit on a bike and the bike just ride and carry go turn in on a buttiest man on earth. The bike just make you do ungodly things simply because it's a bike. Did you know dumb Christians? I mean, not talk about real Christian. Yes, I believe in a God, I say this, but some Christians are fucking fool. Did you know dumb Christians? Say yes. I get it. It come off of the concept. Say, you know, rude boy, bike, them a dolly through. The sinners ride bike, right? But did you know? So the same car where the pastor drive, you drive, everybody drive. Road boys drive them to sinners drive them too. Did you know this? That's why most people would not never set foot on one church step. I hold on a fucking fool over that majority of them. Clown. People can't bother with all of them complications when it comes to them life. It bad up and illiterate. So fix up on a church and we get way more souls. How about that? Alright. So we are going on to the show now, see? Today's show is basically another, believe it or not, update on the Delano Tucker story. Now, the Delano Tucker story, for who don't know, is Delano Tucker is a lucky to live up in a guy's land. Him and his family fall upon hard times, and so everybody in the diaspora, everybody in Jamaica, everybody sorry for them, which is normal. I love that. I love to see people still have a heart. I love to see all hope is not lost as it relates to being your brother's keeper.
Here today because of a compelling story. A compelling story that was circulated virally throughout Jamaica and indeed overseas.
My name is Delano Tucker.
And that story captured the attention of Jamaicans. But it did more than that. It also questioned our moral standards. We asked ourselves, was it right for this family to live under such conditions? And it caused us to look at ourselves as a country, as a people, and it really affected us. And there was such an outpouring of support from all over Jamaica and from people from all walks of life, and including our diaspora, who wanted to help, who wanted to contribute. To the point that I dare say there was some competition to assist. It appeared even at some point in time that some may have tripped over themselves in rushing to the scene to assist. And unfortunately in these matters, there is always a claimant of paternity. Who started it? Who should claim the benefit from it? And I was worried for a bit that the circumstances would have been overshadowed by those who were trying to make something of their charity.
No, you can't believe it. The Prime Minister of Jamaica leave all the way from our time safe place and gone way up a guy's hill full of tree, lush greenery, never ending breeze, gone through shade. Because yes, Mr. Prime Minister, to me, that speech that we just make, yeah, throw shade. Let me explain. We done see say Alexa get the whole of that fire neatly under Sykes. See? Now, my question to everybody is this. If Alex's intention was to build him charity, as what the Prime Minister said, we have two ways to look on it. I could say he might use Delano Tucker to build him charity. And you know what I mean? Everybody start work with theme thing. And he use Delano Tucker for that. At the end of the day, where everybody look on is where Alex are going to gain from this. But what did Delano Tucker gain by what Alex did? You cannot omit what Alex did. Whether him do it intentionally or him do it to build him charity, he did it. Yes, big up Street Driven TV, him make the video, but Alex make it viral. So who do we give the props here, so? If you said Street Driven TV and Alex, both, you said right. Because if I never them two, the one will make the video and one will use film channel and film whatever him do, made the video viral. Because the first time me see anything at all about Delano Tucker, Alex me say a talk, man. And I can't believe that the Prime Minister actually come in here, so come address that under Sykes. Like who this, who that, who a race. If you ask me, Mr. Prime Minister, you could be involved in that race too. To say, look, I did good, look, at me build the house. Everybody a fight over. You can, your name can show into that now. The government's name can be added to the list of who I try beat them chest and I say them, if I never me. By coming out now with a 3-bedroom house for Delano and his family, the government has also now become a part of that rat race. Same way. The problem is, same thing we talked about last week, clout. Every single soul, where even in that situation, the reason why everybody catch a fight, they want the clout to say, I did this. The first pinned comment on the page where Street Driven TV have tell you, say him feel some type of way, say people are call Alex name as the man will make the charity go viral. And people are demand them to give Alex props. And them still hold firm to the exclusion of Alex. Them definitely believe say Alex never do nothing. Even when Alex did come in that video, show them how to get money from him. Them still hold firm say Alex did nothing. And that part there, me no respect. Now, the pin comment I talk about goes as follows. It's quite pathetic for any one person to claim the virility of our video. Our analytics clearly shows as soon as the video was posted, views climbed by thousands per hour, being shared by multiple people for the Delano Tucker story. And if you all really think about the situation, no charity was started by that young man before Delano's story. Why? Charity is suddenly a passion. Was there something to gain? We can clearly see who are the educated, reasonable thinking individuals. An intelligent and well-deserving Delano is on his way to college for a brighter future. That's the most important topic here. Totally agree with you, my brother. But to exclude somebody who actually help make the video go viral, you could have been man enough to include him. At the same thing where you say him are doing, you are doing. Selfish, want the props for myself. Charity is suddenly a passion. No good something that, man. And while we agree, say you make the video. Alex made it viral on TikTok, my boss. That is where the video really take off. When now put on your channel and say, boy, nobody never see it. It did take time I grow up on your channel and I do it for on your channel. But when Alex take the video and go over TikTok, that is when it became viral. And he should be respected and credited for that. The thing I'm happy for the most about the situation is that it went viral. Where people in the diaspora could have actually looked for themselves and say, oh, whole heap of people in Jamaica suffer. And Delano eating onion for meat was just the tip of the iceberg. As what me also say, you can go back and check all of the Delano Tucker, I think at 60 and 61. See? Episode 60 and 61, and you can go back and check them there. And so me always I say, yo, while it's good that Delano's plight has been highlighted, Delano is not the first and only person to suffer from momentous, gigantic levels in Jamaica. Humongous, real suffering. And politicians always spend money on politicians, political structures, things that are going to benefit them. Them build up one whole parliament, them build up anything as long as it's going to benefit them. So me commend the Andrew Holness-led administration to actually step up and build a 3-bedroom, singular 3-bedroom house. We still have to commend them same way. Now, first one, big up everybody who contribute with a cash or kind to the family, cause you know, if one family get help, I still help and we appreciate it same way. With that said, enough respect for everybody where it feels some type of way, but make a show no. I'm just a ask you know. If you don't truly mean it when you exert on a philanthropic efforts, right? Everybody would have just, every situation, there would be no children's home in Jamaica, there would be no institution that people suffer immensely. That is severely underfunded right now. Everybody would have just put to these places. But today we're going to talk about why. We talked about it already in a couple episodes back, but I'm going to it again. Why some people deserve sympathy and some don't. The people in the diaspora didn't know about this, what me about. If we talk about, everybody knew but no one cared. And before I play the clip, I want to ask Almighty to forgive me if me ever take nothing me get in a life for granted. Anything at all. even a drink of water, even the clean air when me get up a morning time and breathe. God forgive me if me ever take it for granted. Watch a clip here.
But you see, without the dumping of the community where we live, we can't survive. Because if you go road and tell them, say, you come from Riverton, they address them now again our world. If Andrew Honest lock down the landfill, where we are going to get work from? Because you see what the rich man rubbish is our treasure. Where them dash right, and where we use and sell, we send with children them go school. Half of Riverton. Now live half of the dump like eat food and so, but our access, the things them we manifest, we sell it, we can get it. The plastic bag are the main thing and hold up the community. You see, if the plastic bag gonna come now, look how thin sachets where you eat and throw in your rubbish pan, and we take it and put it in a bag and wait and sell it where it can go back overseas to make all type of big vehicle where them have them car mark and them thing where them can make money out of. If they don't move, how we are gonna live?
I wanna watch that. Couldn't play the full clip. It ring out my heart and put it for dry, man. 200 million, one grand gala. When you can live in our country where people are beg the Prime Minister not to close the dump, and if you don't understand, it means to refuse. When you dump something, you refuse it, you don't want it again. So everything where we refuse, where we throw in the rubbish man, somebody else cherish that. The dump become rubbish. You know what rubbish is? Definition: useless, waste, or rejected matter, trash. Something that is worthless or nonsensical. I make we go in a term, worthless. In this case, not at all, no worthless. It's worthless to the person who dash it. And we live in a country for years where people ignore this. Riverton situation not new to nobody, but nobody never sorry for them. So why was there this big outpouring of love and support for Delano Tucker, as if to say him and him family are the first and only family who ever suffer upon them level here in Jamaica? Most people are hypocrite. Them jump on Delano Tucker story because it went viral. I'm going to show you nowadays, not even death, not safe from hype and clout. Check it. Look on the Donnelly case. Was she special? No. She did popular. So everything now, even things we're supposed to express empathy or sympathy naturally towards, we don't do that anymore. We align our emotions only to hype and clout these days. We don't even naturally sorry for nobody again. We're sorry for people now based on the facts that other people. Sorry for them. You know how much people gone missing in Jamaica for years now and nobody spoke about it. No one cared. And I remember when the man with the blind daughter, when Miss Nall now didn't find her. I think she did miss her from UA or something like that. She wear glasses. Remember she? When I remember when people are trying to come together in the community for find her, how no one cared. I think I like 3 family members, 4 people out there with black yards stays up. What about she? She not important. She never pretty enough. Not enough clout so I can add my sympathy. And that happened. And that's what I say, even sympathy in Jamaica. Clout. We can't believe we live in a time where we can't even naturally sorry for a person. Based on just the fact that this is a human being. We have to sorry for them now based on the fact that they're popular. Are them pretty? Why is it that pretty women, where society tell us they're pretty, when them dead, them not supposed to dead? We feel some type of way and we actually go out our way to get this thing solved. And we fight for them, oh, idiot thing. But so many average women have died and no one said anything. But these days we do not align our emotions naturally towards something that we should. And nothing's happen and no one came. You see all around are glad and the government don't do nothing. Them supposed to do it. At that the tax money for. A tax money build the land of them house. And we, the people, build the land of them house. And some of us so illiterate to no rights and no country. And when you even spend money pan, that's you not even know say you build a house. And don't think me a cuss on you know. Because you do a source of fooling. I totally understand. Why enough of you I commend the government so much. Because this action is not something where the Jamaican people used to. So when we see it, we have to frighten. Bad too. It's coming like a comet. Like I see Alice comet. Every 75 years the Alice comet, you know. So seeing the government do something like this, I understand why I'm frightened. Because you may never see it again in your lifetime. And may I say it again, I commend them. Because at the end of the day, them never have it. Do it. Them could have just remain selfish like what them naturally is. If the government selfish, where you got the surprise? No. So if them stay selfish in our situation with Delano, we wouldn't even notice. So when them step out and do the 3-bedroom for Delano, we have to big them up. But does this situation fix anything truly as it relates to the performance of any one of these government bodies? Any one of them? Does that change anything? No. It doesn't. Because people that they suffer long before Delano and people are suffer right now 10 times wicked how Delano them suffer. How onion for meat can make on sorry for one family? But living in the dump, literally, with kids. Where everybody stop going like on no can know. Everybody know. So enough picnic living in a fucking dump. And I turn a blind eye to it. Because guess what? No hype, no clout. I don't a Riverton. I mean, now change my story. I stick to it because true. A lot of people put on ghetto people and say, boy, every year, this is the notion out there. Every 4 year politician come and take on a idiot. I want to still vote. I want to still take them promises. And the cycle continues. I play devil advocate for 1 minute. I totally understand why Uno said that. Because true, them people are idiot. Can't just come trick me and I'm ready. Next 4 years again, I mean that till my all and the cycle continue in my opinion them. And there was this notion I put out in the society where them go. Say being educated is a nerd. If you keep them illiterate, are the same methods from slavery, I can't bother going all of that now. But the ghetto is a place where it's cool for illiterate. So if you're illiterate, remember when you know nothing, you're not a frame of reference to nothing. You don't know nothing but where it's here. So, when a man come tell us, I give this the week here. Worse if him cook and him do something that look like a life out for change. You see the hope when the people them. These people vote every 4 years same way because of the hope. Poor people survive by hope. Your situation so bad that any hope, you will cling to it. Even if them can't, coming just like you rate a girl. Because you know my analogy them mostly connected to relationships. You rate a girl and bam. You well want a girl if you rate you back. But she not rate you now. Every day she broke your heart. But every time she come and say to you, say, "Mega change," you cling to the hope there. That's the same mentality where the people them suffer. You want love so bad from the girl. That's you cling to the hope. Poor people want change so bad, they cling to that political hope. All of the talking where the politicians them do and the promises where they make, they know that these people every time, every 4 years, will cling to that hope. And you know why them know? Because they were educated within the notion that this concept of giving the people hope, false or not, will always work. Enough people are going to say, "Oh, I'll be a wicked living there." And everybody in a life, from the inception of the earth till now, make the right decisions. So the good are going to always suffer for the bad. Everywhere bad people live, good people live there. But the sad thing about enough of them situation here is that are the good defend the bad when it happens. I'm going to tell you why. Let me explain a bit. When you see the road them black and the woman them run out and them a defend certain man, are the same thing. It boiled down back to hope. These men will go do them thing and come back in and do even the government now do. So even though it's a bad deed, you accept these bad deeds based on hope and based on the fact that the police are the oppressor and you oppress the people them that lives among us. Regardless of what you say those people did, that person is one of us. So a lot of people are defending, nah, condone crime, you know. Them are defend. It's almost like you defend a team. And your team you defend. A man say something bad about your team. Matter of fact, them this a specific player upon your team. But you hurt. Because that player represent for the team. I hope you can get that concept there. So enough people say out there Black Road, them not necessarily, enough of them condone it, you know. Condone it. But it's a team mentality. It is a you against we mentality. A son have to say that sometimes. It's not always the way it seems. Somebody just make up their mind. Say, I like gunman, I like killer, I like raper, I like no. They defend these people because who's supposed to actually help them now, they're not good. And them money where no come from now, the police, for example. Them do good for we. Because at least we can have a hope root word today. So them money bring back something to the community. The Robin Hood effect. So automatically, because he's doing good for him community, them not care what he did to do the good for the community. You don't get it now? So it's not necessarily hugging up crime. And everything always see happening on earth happen because people make a conscious decision to do it. Good or bad. Like people are going to comment in the comment section and say, oh, government can't do nothing for please, you know. How can you be pleased with mediocre? Nothing seems to work with the people them where we put in a power for work for. We. Because a lot of them tend to forget this thing. Like very often, you don't forget 24/7. You know, always forget say we are the government. And from day one, if you can see it right around the culture, people love who hate them. In a Jamaica, me a Jamaican, me no know about nowhere else in the world, me know that. In Jamaica, Jamaican people like who hate them. Especially women them, love who hate them. The people seem like, so me not care about you. You live your entire life with a hope. So one day they will care about you. Check the entertainer, they will hype on people. Most loved. We tell you, say, nah man, can I picture you man, go suck your mother man, me tired. Most love. Them talk about you for months in a bad way, but them love you. You know, with your good self, go and go take all of the picture them now with one whole dance. They will not hold it to the same standard as the man who just run them way. Never. The artist them with hypest is always the artist them with the richest. Wanna notice that? We love who hate and oppress us. That come from slavery. And I'll know it not change. Alright, so when I say, remember, when I talk about Riverton, I'm telling say people that suffer long before the land of them. When I remember, I lie me I tell Pablo. When I remember this.
You are trying everything, you have your job set up. For the bag of people you make us suffer. For the blood money that make you richer. Oh, yeah, Mr. Art, bless you in it and go bitter. Shout it. Rastafari teaching. You don't want to learn. Well, enough of them skin get burned. Mama face the hardest time to give youth education.
Mama work, mama cry.
And end up losing many ways. For her is only wasted days. No chance of getting back a fraction. Don't get rid of it because money, just work and earn it honestly. Don't say that I'm talkative. Please know what life is for. Sure, Rastafari.
Okay. That's Anthony B. Way back in the day. Which part Anthony B go do that video there? And who is he referring to when he say for the bag of people you make us suffer? Me? You? We talked about clout last week and I talked about clout this week again. Can you believe it? Clout has found its way even in empathy and sympathy. Nobody not naturally kind again. If something get popular, you feel like you have to kind to it because you want to feel like you want your self-esteem to just connect to it and say, oh, I'm the kindest person ever. I just donated to Delano. Find a way to donate to Riverton, you know. Matter of fact, nobody got Riverton. Donate to your mama who are dead for hungry in one of them places. And your father, where nothing now go on for. I don't find the excuse, but you know, why they never find some excuse to Delano them? I don't find pity for Delano them because it's popular. And you do it, most of them, not all. Big up everybody with a real, true, kind heart. But that are the minority in the Delano Tucker case. Most of them where did I give because they don't look a fucking high. And right. This is not a political attack. The political system has always been a fucked up system and we can't go around that. What gone bad a morning can't come good evening and a blood clot night now. And at the same time, I have empathy for everybody we're going in that system, the name the political system. Because the system was built on piracy. How can we trust a system that was built on piracy? If you don't think a lie, just look up who Henry Morgan was. Go look it up now. Henry Morgan, pirate, known pirate. So do you think that after them say we have independence? 62, we're truly independent if we retain a system that was built on piracy? You think it'll go better today? What is maths? System. English, system. The whole thing is a system. 101, 2, system. So if the system not change, the outcome not gonna change. What kind of change you look for? Somebody tell us $100 for sitting and you give them $100. Where you turn up a weight pan? Everybody have to hustle now. But Jamaica government, most country, hustle little off at the top of the big money. But Jamaica hustle the big money and try to use the little off at the top and do what them do for the people and the country. How that gonna work? What is a PhD again? Somebody tell me. No, me know why I don't have no masters. Slave masters. Me get it. Because them masters that we don't have irrelevant right now. Based on the performance. So much man we don't know masters and no PhD and no can't figure out why so much people are dead in our country. We no can't change some laws immediately. We no say we independent, you know. So why them laws can't change overnight? So we independent for. If we don't have to wait for the Queen to change our laws. Them youth here roam free based on the laws them. Because I think I don't alone know laws. Most of them man we are bust head know law more than enough liar. So them know how to manipulate the law. And we leaders just sit down stay, sir. You can't do anything. You know, I guess the guy them going roam free now. But guess what? They don't want to do anything. Them live uptown or one of them that big like Hulk Hogan. And for them Hawkeye switch, them wear it around their neck. So them safe. So guess what? Guess who cares about who die? Most of who dead in the ghetto. So no real effort now put out. And it based on that. I bet said most of who did a drop out did come from uptown. Which part of them they are nowhere near them. Crime would have solved a long time. Jamaica would be a crime-free country. Do I hate my politicians when I say this? No. I call you to do your work that we the people pay you to do. Sir and madam. Whosoever wanna be. Have an idea, Mr. Government? You want a better country, sir? Find a way to stop make people graduate from college and have a job. Find a way. May I go before that? To properly help students with loans. You know how much I would pick me them student loan done in a war. And I still never get to graduate. Think on these things. Even the student loan system, look into those things. Only if a thing they never want to fix. 200 million for your grand gala. Because you go out there and you go look good. Political points. And look good in front of the world. Just like the whole concept of, oh, Irie, come a Jamaica man. Everything good down here. Because they know so them are going to lock up in some all-inclusive resorts and go away with a good impression of Jamaica. And the irony of it is, some of them are land of Mobile, one of the most volatile places in Jamaica now, if truth be told. And them there in them all-inclusive resort and have a clue what go on around them. But as long as these stories will go away with a good impression of your country, the government cares zero about what is actually going on. Because me and you know say if them did really want crime to stop it, stop. The government can do it. I just do them now and do it. And that's my opinion. Once them safe, it doesn't matter who is unsafe.